Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 8. Okay, and yesterday what we discussed is mainly about the user data, right? That how to create user group and all the things will be there. Today I want to be discuss a little bit more about this in depth. Okay, see, if I ask you that you need to be build a flat or a house, what you need to build that house? Or let's say if I say I am giving you a flat, now what else you need to do in that house to start staying there? You need some interior, electric fittings, water supply, utensils, appliances, parking, cupboards, bed, sofa, everything you need it, right? And by seeing your things like, oh, you have sofa, you have bed, you have wardrobes, cupboards, appliances. Someone say yes, it's look like a house, right? If you put all the garbage there, someone say no, it's not look like a house. Okay. So in the same manner, to build a product, to build a application, we need the data. Okay. We need the data. Today topic is little bit more for the people who are in the consulting domain or in the business analyst, even though this is important for everybody. Okay, so now if I give you one example, let's say there's a form for admission in the college. Okay, name, gender, education or qualification. Okay, name you can put in the gender. I'm giving you 3 options: BA, BCom or MA. In the education, I'm giving you male and female. Now, what's wrong here? Can you tell me what is the wrong here?
Gender, male, female.
Gender.
The gender plus male or female.
Okay. And education must be BA, BCom
BA,
and MA.
BCom, MA. Yes.
Okay. How you find out this thing that it is wrong? What value you see? What value you see that which tell you that no, it's a wrong value? Because you know that male and female is a part of gender category, right? Right, Nazam?
Yes, yes. Right.
Means you put your thoughts, you put your experience, and you say, no, 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 male and female, how are the education can be male and female? It should be like this. Right?
Right.
Right. So now if you see this part, you understand that this data is the one which tell you that what is right and what is wrong. Right? See, now we are going on the very basics. And we will understand that why data is important for us. Okay. So you say, no, no, Atul, male and female is part of gender. Education is BA, BCom, MA, doctorate, diploma. degree and all things will be there. Okay. So in this case, or when we build any product, data is important to understand that what this product is doing. If I say WhatsApp, now WhatsApp is known to everybody. WhatsApp means sending SMS, receiving SMS, or sorry, messages, images, videos, money, your poll, your contacts, your documents, anything you can receive on that particular part. Right? So by seeing the data, by seeing that it is an image and photo, you say, no, it is a photo. No, it is a video. We can say that this is important. So WhatsApp first decided that what my user want to communicate, what data they want to communicate. They want to communicate the simple text. They want to communicate the voice notes. They want to communicate the images. They want to communicate the photos. They want to communicate the documents. They want to communicate or transfer the money. They want to do the poll and other things will be there. So in the same manner, when we build anything in ServiceNow, this data play a very vital role. If I give example, let me go a little bit more in depth. Okay. Let's say I want to renovate my house. Okay. I call to Amber and Hema. You both are very good interior designer in the market. I said, guys, please come and visit my home and let's discuss it. Okay. You come and you see, Atul, you called us that you are staying in a house, but it's look like you are staying in a godown. By seeing this data, by seeing the interface, you are analyzing it. No, it's a godown. Sorry, we don't decorate or we don't do the interior for the godowns. We do the interior for the house only. So when we say that customers say, I want to be implement incident management, change management, problem management. So data is important point which we need to be understand. And here data can become. So if I show you something here on the slide, I missed out to open this. This one. This. Okay. So data can be come from. Now if I say that, hey, can you share me the number of Pravalika? You can SMS me. You can WhatsApp me. You can WhatsApp me as a contact. You can send me a file. Okay, so there are multiple ways that I can get a data in my phone. Right? There are multiple ways that I can get a data in my phone. So in the service now, when we say that, because yesterday what we did, we work on the data. Your user accounts are nothing. It is just a data for me. Nothing else. It's a data for me. Pravalika, Hema, Nazam, Jugit, everybody's records is just a data for me. But few things are called the foundation data. So let me say word here, foundation data. So we can get the data in ServiceNow with the multiple ways. We can get it from the Active Directory. We can get it from the HR system. We can get it from the spreadsheet. We can get it from the manuals. Like you can go and manually create it. We can do it by some legacy system which company is maintaining it. But the question has come that what is foundation data? You can stay in a house. You can stay in a flat. If it has a minimum things to be survived, it must have at least one room. It must have one toilet. It must have a one washroom. It must have one kitchen. It possibly have a one window, and it must have a entrance door. You can stay in that house. What else you need after other than this in the house? Definitely, I'm including one pipeline for the water, electricity, and other things will be including. These are the minimum, right? वो कहते हैं ना कि what a human being need to be live, roti, kapda, और makan. The same thing is here. Minimum, I need this thing. This is what is my foundation data. Means without this data, you cannot survive. I am giving a house to stay, but there is no door. Atul, how I'll survive it? I am giving a house, but that house and no roof. It's open from the it's open from the four sides, but has internal walls. Come on. This is not possible. So in the service now, the foundation data means a data which drive your processes, which drive your product. That is called the foundation data. Like your users, your group, your company, your department, your location, your group member, your group role are the foundation data. A house is there, but when people start living in that house, it becomes home. If you start putting the animals in that, it becomes something else, right? This is what is the foundation data. Now the question comes, what is okay? This is called the foundation data. Another thing called transactional data. We have our food on a daily basis. We breathe in, breathe out. We had curry, roti, chapati, chawal, rice, salad, fruit, water, drinks, soft drink, hard drinks, chow-mein, momos, everything we eat it. We eat, we digest, we clean our stomach, and again, same next day, same process started. This is called the transactional data. Transactional data is the data which generate on the runtime, which has a life cycle and which get closed. Can you bring anything from the market which can be stay years and years and years and never to finish it off? Not possible. You bring 5 kg rice, it will finish in 5 weeks or 5 months or 5 years, but it will finish it off definitely. So transactional data is like your incident records, your change record, your problem record, your request record. These are called the transactional data. To create the transactional data, we need the foundation data in the place. If I say, okay, guys, you all are in my class, can you fill this form? Your name is a foundation data for me. Your gender is a foundation data for me. Your education is a foundation data for me. But when your record has been created completely, it becomes a transactional data formula. Today you are there, tomorrow maybe someone else will be there. But the process will be same. Everybody, doubt question. Put a doubt question, guys. It is important for everyone. Okay. So this is called the transactional data. Now, if I come and show you something here, let's say we go to service now here, and I'm opening an incident form. Now to create an incident, what we need minimum? We need that who is calling me to create an incident? This caller. what should be the category? This category. To whom it should assign this groups. These are nothing but these are the foundation data for me. If I remove the caller, let's say I got a call from Nazam. My wife asked, who called you? No, someone called you. Who called you? No, someone called you. But what is the name of that someone? What is the name of that someone? That is caller. So this is the foundation data. Without foundation data, your process cannot be survived. When we go to the customer to get a requirement, we ask them, okay, tell me. They say, Atul, we are using XYZ tool and we are maintaining or recording our incident in that XYZ tool. We want to be user service now. Okay, why not? I'm here to help you. We have this field, this field, this field, and this field. I said, okay. I will ask them, can you tell me the value for this field A? What you are storing in that field A? Acha, we are storing like designation. Acha, ठीक है. Field B, we are storing the phone numbers. Okay, ठीक है. Field C, we are storing the spouse name. Huh? But why we need the spouse name for the incident? This is what we ask to the customer, that why you have this field and what is the values driven in your existing process. So they will tell me that we have a process where spouse name is important and required other things. Then we say, okay, now I have to be see that how I can get this value in the service now. In which field I can map this spouse name in service now. This is what role of the consultant to be play here. Now the question comes, Atul, your experience, you can say anything. How we will know that what is the foundation data and how to be set up this. Yesterday we created 3 foundation data: user, even the 2, user and group. But if you want to know, ServiceNow provide me ITSM guided setup. This one. Today we are so smart. If I give you a mobile phone, a brand new mobile phone, nobody will read the manual of that. Everybody unbox, open the mobile, put the SIM, next, turn. But company put a lot of effort to write that particular manual. This is what is called the guided setup here. They say if you want to implement ITSM for your customer, I can guide you that what is the process you have to follow. So if you see here, a few points has been given. Get going, learn and empowered. Okay. They say before you start, you have to work on, you have to create the update set. This is what we done. Sorry, no, we don't, but we discuss this part. We will discuss now. Okay. Now they say when you're doing the setting up the instance for the first time, you have to do these things, that you must have a company logo, personalized banner text, default datetime format, and all things will be there. तो ये तो आपने कराया ही नहीं. Let's start now. Click on the get started. So this is that here are few things you have to be do. वो था ना, we say that we purchase a flat, housewarming party, we have to do housewarming party. When we do the housewarming party, when the complete house is ready, interior done, appliances has been set up, rooms has been set up, curtains, coloring, wardrobes has been set up, everything is ready, then we say yes. And we need this before X date or Y date. These things or this checklist will provide you that part. Guided setup. I will help you to set up your instance called the guided setup. So it has few things like company, then connectivity, that you must have an email properties. So these things email we are going to discuss in depth. Foundation data. Don't worry about this company. We will see it when we go for the system properties. Okay, the purpose of introducing this guided setup today to give you a flavor, to tell you that there is a way to do this part. And we were here on this part, foundation data. So yesterday we created a users. We created a group. Now I will give you homework to create the departments, to create the location. Don't create companies, but create department location. So if you click on here, show more, and click on the get started. So these 7 are the main foundation data which is required to start this work. Other than this, we have a category, subcategory, CMDB, all the things will be part of the guided set or the part of the foundation data. So they say, now what is your homework? You have to be go either in my instance, either in your instance, and open and search the guided setup from here and open this foundation guided setup and start working it. It says department. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. OK, what is department? They say not started yet. Update data. Sorry, upload data from external data sources in import set. Yesterday I say, or yesterday I ask. Today you are just creating a 10 users. You can still easily create it. But tomorrow, if I say create 100 of users, you can't create it manually. So in the same manner, they say use the data source. We will discuss this in depth. But if you want to do, click on the configure. Let's see what happened. Okay, it's taking to the import set. Don't worry. So what you can do now? We have to go department. Go here. Department. This. Click on the new. Create minimum 5 or 7 departments by everybody. And you can put your name in the department head. Department ID can be DEP or 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, anything you can put in the department ID. Okay, and primary contact, you can put again your name or maybe your teammate name or anybody user's name who you have created it. Create 5 and 7 departments. Now it's a department done, then location. Come here, search for the locations. And create a new location. Name of the location, Heathel House, street, city, state, zip code, country, everything you can put it. Your location will be created. Now you have to understand one point, that why this data I'm telling you to do. Because if this data is not there, can you create a user account without the location? Let's say Heathel is joining a new company and Heathel's HR asked to Heathel, where do you stay? I stay on Earth. Oh, that we know. What is your address? Sorry, I have no address. How this possible? You must have a location to stay. Or Heathel mom asks, okay, Heathel, where are you working? I'm working in a company. Okay, what is the address? There's no address. How this possible? Means the foundation data is missing. The foundation data is missing. This is what the need we have to be complete. To create a user account, we need a department. Either is working in a company, but which department? No department. Not a single, not a possible case. Even though if in your company the housekeeping is working, they also have a department called housekeeping and or the facility as a department. Then how you can say that you don't have a department? This is what is the need of an hour here. So now you have to be follow this guided setup and create user we created, group we created, group member we created, assign role we had done yesterday. You can assign admin role or the impersonate role or the list updater role. Multiple roles are there. You can do it. Clear everybody? Yes or no?
The role is transactional data or function data?
Are how can you say role is a foundational data? Without role, you can't proceed. Transactional is something which is coming and going. Today you are eating pani puri, tomorrow you are eating momos. These are the transactional data. But who is eating Hitalis will be continue for a long time. That is a foundational data. Clear, Hital?
Yes, sir.
In simple words, I can say data which is required to run your processes, run your system, run your platform is the foundation data. Your name, your age, your gender, your education, your qualification, your salary, your company, your parents, your everything about you is the foundation data by which I can identify that who is Hital. Clear?
Yes, the role can change now.
See, role can change. That's fine, but the role ideal role will be always the same, right? You can instead of title you can give the user admin role. You set up the role before you create the user. That okay, I have this role. So like if I give you an example, in my house we are the 5 members, 3 of us and my parents. If we need to be take a decision on the financial matters, I cannot involve my son in that because he has no knowledge about the financials, what to do, where to do, how to do, right? So me, my parents, my wife take a decision. But if we have to take a decision about the birthday cake of my son, then we have to be take his consent as well. So he already has the role of the admin in my house because he's my son. But we're not involving him in that particular process making or the decision making. Role is already there. Role is the foundation for me. To whom you're assigning that role is the transactional data. Now you're, as I said, that you are nothing, you're just a transactional data for me. It's all clear or confused?
No, sir, clear.
Okay. No worries. So we do this thing. CMDB, we will pick it up. Okay. Clear everybody till this point? Any doubt, any question? अरे ऐसे तो बोलो.
Clear.
So now we have done this part. Accelerated department. Even though you can, if you go here, what you can do, you can go here and search for the user admin and see even countries as well. If you want to create a new country, you can create a new country, even though ServiceNow already given a lot of countries inbuilt. Let's see, do we have India as well? Yes. Very old data, population in millions. Okay. So now what is your homework? You can go and start checking these things. Users, group, role, department, location and countries. Open the record and see what value they are be giving us. Because this is important for you when you're going to be set up these things in your instance. Now let's understand a little bit more about this foundation data. I'm still there, don't worry. Here. Okay. Now we have a user. Okay. We have a company. We have a department. Now, let me put a question to you. How a user is related with the company? How a user is related with the company? How a user is related with the department? Sochi. I'm sure everybody has read or studied about the relational database management, RDBMS. Right? Put your thoughts now. A user and a company has one-to-one relationship. A user can work only in one company. A user and department has one-to-one relationship. In a company, a user can work only one department as a designated. A user can work from one location. But a user can be part of like this. Let me do n groups. A user can be part of n means n number of groups, more than one or one plus. Right? Do you have only one friend? Yes or no?
No, sir.
It means in this part you have one to n relationship. A group can have multiple users. Yesterday we saw batch 14 has how many members? You all 5? Right? Think from that part. Let me open in this manner. Then you will be able to understand. It is called, let me do like this. This is a user. Okay. A user can have one company. A user can have one department. This is one-to-one relationship. But a user can be part of multiple groups. this. A group can have one or more roles, right? Why yesterday we created a group or you created a multiple groups, and I say that you can assign multiple roles to single group. Understand this part?
Yes.
So we have assigned only one role, no?
That is only for the batch 14, but during the practice I say that create 7 to 10 users, create 5 or 6 group, and you can put multiple members in a single group and multiple rows to single group as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you are a girl, you are a daughter, you are a wife, you are a mommy, you are a chachi, you are a masi, anything you can be become. Right? But at last your identity is as a girl. This is what we are seeing here. Samjhe? A multiple roles can be assigned to a user. Multiple roles can be assigned to a user. Or a user has a multiple roles. Other ways. So if I reach on this part, if I conclude this discussion, see this is important to understand, because now you're not on the entrance form. You are in the moving or deep diving the service now, and this is what we have to understand, that how the data is related with each other. How the data is related with each other. And this is called the relational database schema, or you can say the database schema, that how these records, how these tables are interrelated with each other. So if I say, if I conclude, I can say like this: a user can have 0 or more roles. Agree? A user can be part of 0 or more groups. I'm staying alone. I have no friends. So 0 friend or more friends. But a user has only one location. It cannot be 0. A user have work only one company at a given point of time. And user have only one department at a given point of time. It cannot be 0. कंपनी ने हार कर लिया, आपको डिपार्टमेंट दिया, ऐसे कैसे होता है यार? राइट? ऐसा तो नहीं होता कभी. Now if I go to the group, same thing. A group can be having a 0 or more member. And a group can have 0 or more roles. Fundamental clear?
Yes, clear.
Say yes or no.
Yes, clear.
Good. A group can be, but a group can have a parent and child relationship. Did you notice yesterday? If I go here, user admin and this parent. I have a batch 14 as a major group. Under batch 14, I have 2 more groups. Admin group, 2 people. ITSM group, 5 people. So I can do that part. The same case goes for the company as well. Like a company is a parent and child relationship. Location is same, parent and child relationship. And department is again same, a parent and child relationship. You need to be verify these things. Create company, create location, create departments, and see where this parent and child relationship is coming. What you can do, you can go here, let's say LNG batch 14 ITSM, and I'm putting the parent group is batch 14. Click save. See, it inherit the role from the batch 14 itself. Did I give any role to this group? No. Why? Because it is say, right? Nazam, Pravalika, Atul, Joginder, Hima, Hital. We are the son or daughter of our parents. We inherit the few of the properties from them as well. This is what it done. Now, if you open this, let me open this record here. You can see the group. By seeing this, you can see, okay, this is a parent, this is a child. Okay, if you open this here, you'll go to this one. Maybe you get a new group and you make this as a child, as a parent, and this is you can make another group as a child. I am not saying dependent. I'm saying parent and child relationship. That is important. Parent and child relationship है यहाँ पर. Many to many relationship. I'm never saying, not saying. I'm saying parent and child relationship. There are a concept many to many relationship. See, if I go here like this is a many to many relationship. Multiple users, part of multiple groups. So like if I say user and group are M2M relationship. Many users, many group, many groups, many users, but they don't have a parent-child relationship. Neither this is parent, neither this is child. Neither this is parent, neither this is child. It's not like this. This relationship is this, not this. क्या समझे? Clear? Yes, guys, tell me, clear or not clear? हेमा, प्रवलिका, जोगेंद्र, नजम, हीतल. चलिए, let's go to the next part then. So this is what we discuss. That how to set up the foundation data. This information you have to be take it from the customer. Okay, give me your users, give me your company details, give me your location details, give me your group details. I'll put these things in service now. This is what we did yesterday. I told you and you done it. Right? So now let's come back to this part. यूजर टाइप्स मैंने क्या लिखा था यार? यूजर टाइप maybe I'll see. Acha ha, user type, remember it. So now two things important to be put it here. Yesterday when we created a user, there's a mainly two type of users I can say. One is called, acha, even though we discussed already, and one is called fulfiller, and one I say is a service account. End user means if you are creating a user. So today what you have to do, create a user and don't give any role to that user. When I say don't give any role means it should not be part of any group as well. It should not be part of any group as well. Otherwise, because your group has a role assigned and he will get a role, which I don't want. Create a user and don't give any role to that user is called the end user. Fulfiller is one when you create a user and give any role to that user so that he or she can work on the records. But here specifically we called as a ITL role. And service account. This is a user. Okay. This is a user who is only used to do some kind of automation or integration. Mainly service account users are non-human users. Non-human user. Doubt, question and clarification. Tell me guys. Doubt, question and clarification. No doubt, no question, no clarification.
So can you repeat that service? Last one which you have.
Service account.
Yeah.
Okay. Service account is mainly a user which is only used for the automation purpose or for the integration purpose. This user will never tick this box. For this user, we never tick this box. This one. Never tick. Why? Because if I tick this box, I have to be login and need to be change the password. But this user is never going to be logged in the platform. This is used in the platform itself for the performance, for the work, not performance, for the work purpose. This is called the service account. Automation, someone says automation user, someone says service account. But service account is a very common word which we use for these type of users. Okay. This is what is part of here. Now, if I come a little bit more down, process owner, service owner, requester, end user, सी हो गए. चलो एक और यूजर है, अप्रूवर यूजर्स भी देखते हैं. Okay. Now let's take example. that Heathel want to purchase a bike or scooty kind of thing, Activa. Okay. She is mature, but still she is not a confident to go to the market and buy a product of which is cost in the lakhs or thousands, 80,000, 90,000. For this, he need approval from his parents, from her parents, sorry. And the user who is just approving or rejecting the request. Let's say if I tell you, let's say Heathel has a brother who is younger and Heathel is elder in the family. Heathel put a proposal to his parents, to her parents, that Dad, I want to buy a bike. And Heathel's brother says, yes, approved from my side. Even though he's not going to do anything on the selection or color or anything or booking, but still he said that yes, approved from my side. So these are the users called the approver, who only work on the approval or rejection of the request. Check the role called the approver or approval and see what it is telling to you. Because approver and the ITL are the two different licenses and it has a different cost associated. If a user whose work is only to do the approval, why should I assign the ITL role? Now think from the money perspective as well. Think from a business side. Like we have a household maids in our house, right? I know that I am good to do all the dusting in my house. I am good to make the food for my family by my own. Then why should I hire a full-time maid who will prepare the food, who will do the cleaning and dusting as well for my house? Better I'll hire someone who can just come and clean my house. That's all. Rest I can do it. This is what the approval license do. We give this license, we give this role to specific users whose work is only to approve or reject the request or change or knowledge, but they're not interested or they're not updating anything in the background for on the record level. This is what is called the approval licenses or approval rules. This one. This role is very much important in change management, in knowledge management, in the request management. Very, very, very important. Very important. Clear, everybody? Good. Now, let's pick up this last 2 points. This thing. Let me come here. So we discuss these things, right? Global search we discuss update set and application scope. We discuss this part. Oh, we have to do this preferences. We'll pick up the preferences tomorrow. Okay, now let's discuss about these 2 things. This is called the sidebar. This is something newly introduced by ServiceNow. And the purpose of sidebar is to connect with the user within the ServiceNow itself instead of going and pinging on the Teams or the Skype, anything else, any other communication channel. Let's say I want to talk to someone. So nothing is there for me, right? So let's say I'm going to create an incident. create new and putting heater name is there. Hello and save. Okay, now I can click on the discuss and I put heater. Start discussion. Okay, I say hello heater. Now let me impersonate as a heater. See, wait. See, she get a message from me. Unread message is this. This is what the sidebar do. You can connect with the user within the service now instead of going on the Teams or something like that. How are you, Atul? Now if I go back and impersonation, I can see here only. Let it be load completely. See this one. This is called the sidebar. Sidebar is something newly introduced by ServiceNow to make the quick discussions, to make the quick support on the user perspective. Instead of sending the email, you can connect with the user here itself and you can do your work. This is what the functionality of the sidebar. Clear? Doubt, question, clarification. Good. And the last, what we have is called the question, show help. If you need little help from the ServiceNow perspective, it will take you on the product documentation. Or you want to provide some feedback, you can click here, provide feedback. Are you happy, not happy? What do you have? I am extremely satisfied, and you can this. And this will go to the ServiceNow. Okay, because they say providing ServiceNow is voluntary and should not be included any information that identify who are you. So this is what ServiceNow has added here. Or if you want to do the product information, click on the product documentation. It will take you docs.servicenow.com. Okay. And the last is called the notifications. If I send any email to you, like we have a bell icon, right? In our systems. If I send any email to you, it will display or it will show the count here. Even though in the PDIs, emails are not working due to some security constraint, it has been stopped. And also stop, it has been restricted, not stop. So we will not able to test this functionality. But in your client instances, you can check this part very easily. And now we're left only with one option that is called the preferences, which we pick up it up tomorrow. Doubt, question and clarification. Okay, no doubt. Good.
So can we see that feedback?
Can we?
See that feedback?
You want to save or what?
No,
Oh,
see.
you save it. No, you can't save it. Can't save it. Okay. Actually, let me take attendance now and stop the recording here.